NATA 2022 application portal has already been open. I strongly believe that most of you would already be aware of that. But that's not the only thing that we're going to deal in this particular live, because there's been a couple of questions that a lot of students, a lot of our aspirants has been repeatedly asking and are confused about. One is what happens when JEE paper 2 and NATA is going to clash? When both of them are going to happen on the same date, what is it that the aspirants will have to do? And the second thing is whether they would be able to apply with the third NATA score in the KEAM BARC option. So these are the two things that we would briefly deal with. We just wanted to, release a lot of anxiety that has been out there. We would like to discuss those two particular topics in this live. Meanwhile, if there are any questions, queries and all, for everyone who is watching, you can let us know in the chat box. And for everyone who is going to watch this, everyone who is going to watch the recorded session, they can definitely let us know in the comment box. We would be happy to respond. Okay. So I think this is one thing that is already clear. What is the schedule for NATA? The first NATA is scheduled for 12th of June this year. The second NATA for 3rd of July and the third NATA for 24th of July. So these are the 3 dates that has been clearly mentioned. There would be 3 NATA attempt. That is full and final. That is clear. Now, the first problem that is occurring here is students are confused. What happens if the postponed JEE paper 2, that is JEE session 2, sorry, the JEE second session is going to fall on the same day as NATA 3 has been declared? First things first, it's a very rare chance because most probably I can talk with respect to the experience that we have had. So usually what happens is JEE would finish off the BARC session mostly on the first day itself. And otherwise also looking at it, there are very less chances that they would fall on the same day. That's what we are at least hoping. Let's keep our fingers crossed and don't be tensed about that. That is the first thing. The second thing, again, students who have been applying for KEAM, who have been trying to apply for KEAM, the Kerala BARC admission portal, it's very clearly mentioned in the information in the prospectus of KEAM 2022 that candidates are advised to qualify NATA on or before 31st of July. Now, the problem here is that July 24th is when you're going to have your third NATA and the results would come only on the 3rd of August. So you won't be able to apply. Again, let experience speak here. Last year, there was a similar scenario. And what they did was KEAM extended the dates for applying. So please don't be confused about that or don't get worried about that. In the best case scenario, what's going to happen is we are hoping that they'll extend the dates because these are all things that depends on a lot of other factors. So we hope that they will be extending the dates and also the third NATA would also be included. So last year, there was a similar scenario and students who had attempted the third NATA with that score, with that valid score or that being the highest score, they could also apply for KEAM. Okay, so these are the two things that we had to discuss about. Now, to all the students who are asking us about how many NATA to write then, in that case, how many NATA to write? See, the best bet that you can take is, as of now, you can apply for the first or the first and second NATA. Regarding the third NATA, you can take a decision later on. Because for all the 3 attempts of NATA, you have the liberty to register later on also. There is a separate registration date before each NATA exam. So you do not have to be confused or tensed about how exactly you have to apply or how many attempts you have to look at. So please don't be confused about that. This is another way in which you can go ahead and also apply. Okay. If there are any further doubts, questions and all, please do let us know. Please do contact us. We have our batches that are starting in English, Malayalam and Hindi. You can join us and take whichever language that you're comfortable in. You can join the batches, whichever the language that you're comfortable in. Okay. Now, we hope you're really enjoying the curiosity quizzes. Curiosity quizzes are conducted, as of now, we are conducting it exclusively for JEE2 and NATA. It's usually conducted on Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. If there are any further suggestions or any particular topics that you want us to cover, please do let us know. Okay. Now, one important addition to this particular NATA, or probably the changes, when we are looking at the changes that they have brought about, one of the most important one is that you can write all the 3 NATA this year. What's new in that? Last year, they did not permit. Last year, a student could maximum, a BARC aspirant could maximum write 2 NATA exams. But this year, they have given the liberty to write all the 3 NATA. The only twist here is that if you are writing 3 NATA, your valid score will be the average of the best 2 scores. So that's going to be the only change or interesting point that they have brought about. So you will have to slowly think about it and then decide. Okay. There have been students who are asking about the pattern of the previous year and all. I would request the host to please share the link of the previous year discussion, which we have had after the NATA exams. Okay. That would also give you a little bit more of clarity. Okay. Students who have not heard about NATA or are confused about whether they are eligible to apply and things like that, please note in this year's NATA brochure, they have clearly mentioned about the Council of Architecture's criteria for a 5-year, for joining a 5-year BArch degree program. You need to have at least 50% aggregate in your 10+2 scores, in your 10+2 examination, and also a 50% aggregate in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Okay, so these are the additional things that we wanted to let you know. Okay, at any point of time, irrespective of whether you are a student of THiNC Institute or not, if you have doubts regarding counseling or how to register or how to apply and all, please do not hesitate to contact us at 8086 111 488. Okay, we are comfortable speaking English, Hindi, or Malayalam. So whatever is the language that you are okay with, you can ping us, you can call us, or you can WhatsApp us, and we'll be there to help you. Okay, so that would be it in this particular session. I hope you're all preparing well for this year's NATA and JEE paper 2, especially with the JEE mains being postponed and all. All the best for everybody's school exams. See you in the next session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, host.